Have you ever felt like something was blocking your prosperity, even when it seems to make it all right? It may be difficult to understand, but often what is happening in your financial life is directly related to the energy you transmit and, most importantly, to the energy of the environment where you live. Worse, the mess and dirt at home can be signs of financial blockages, something most people don't realize. But what if I told you that there is a simple secret capable of changing it all? Get to know the story of Mariana and Daniel, a couple who lived in a cycle of financial difficulties. Although they work hard, money just didn't flow. Everything changed when they discovered how energy cleaning could turn the energy of their home, and consequently their financial lives. By adopting new practices and changing some simple habits, they began to realize an unexpected flow of opportunities and prosperity. You can also attract more money to your life. Just know the right technique and put it into practice. In today's video, we will reveal the secret that will help you win a vibrant house and a prosperous future. Get ready to find out how small changes in your environment can unlock the path to the abundance you want so much. Curious? So keep watching and see how a simple gesture can bring great transformations. The truth is that many of us live with the weight of financial blockages that we often don't even know exist. Mariana and Daniel went through this every day. They struggled to the fullest, but the bills never closed, dreams seemed too far away, and the feeling of stagnation was present in every corner of the house. Each month, more and more debt accumulated, as if money was simply running away from the doors and windows. They were starting to believe that perhaps abundance was not for everyone. But the worst was yet to come. They began to realize that, in addition to financial difficulties, the surrounding environment was contributing to the negative cycle. The chaos at home reflected the chaos in their lives. The batteries of scattered clothes, the disorganized kitchen, and even the doors that did not close properly seemed to be pulling the energy of the house down. The house was sucking their lives, and without realizing it, the energy of prosperity was being blocked in every small detail. Mariana never imagined that the disorder she took over her home could have so much impact on her financial life. Each time she looked at the mountains of clothes, papers, and spread, she had a weight on her chest. Something was not right. And that reflected in your work too. He felt tired, unmotivated, and clear. Deep down, he knew it was not just the fact that the house was messy, it was the state of mind it reflected. When the house was disorganized, his mind was too. The energy of a messy environment and dirt blocks prosperity. The space was no longer aligned with your dreams and desires. By starting to apply some simple practices, such as keeping the house clean and organized, she soon noticed subtle but significant changes. Opportunities began to appear, and the sense of clarity took over her life. Daniel, who has always been skeptical about the connection between cleaning and prosperity, also felt the effects of this change. They realized that the house, just like their lives, needed an energetic reset. When the home energy was clean, the financial energy was also beginning to flow more freely. On Mariana and Daniel's transformation journey, discovering a specific day to make deep cleaning of her home was a watershed. They heard of something curious. Thursday is the ideal day for energy renewal. According to old traditions, this day has a unique vibration, capable of eliminating negative energies and paving the way for new possibilities. Mariana, determined to try, began to book the Thursdays for the deepest cleaning of each corner of the house. This not only involved sweeping or cleaning, but also a true ritual of purification. She visualized, with clear intentions, that when cleaning the house, she was creating space for prosperity and the opportunities she wanted so much. Daniel, at first, was suspicious. He didn't believe much in these rituals. However, after a few weeks, he realized that the energy indoors had changed. The atmosphere was lighter, more welcoming. And most importantly, the flow of money and opportunities seemed to increase. They began to realize that when the right time was chosen to act, the results were more impactful. Thursday became the day they renewed not only the house but also their minds and hearts. If you have tried to turn your home and your financial life, write "My house is ready for abundance" in the comments below. Over time, Mariana and Daniel began to realize that it was not just the physical mess that drained their energies. There were deep habits that, although invisible, were contributing to the financial blockade. Mariana has always had a habit of accumulating things, especially clothing and objects she had not worn for years. When she finally realized that that accumulation of items was another reflection of her own fear of detachment, she decided to act. Along with Daniel, they started donating or discarding everything they didn't wear, starting with the clothes that had been stored for over a year. Shortly after this change, something unexpected happened. Mariana and Daniel felt lightness in the environment and in her minds. The disposal of objects seemed to have made room for new possibilities, both material and financial. The process of cleaning was not only physical, but mental and emotional either. The old habits of accumulating were being replaced by new patterns of behavior. Now the focus was on maintaining what really brought value and meaning to their lives. And with that, opportunities began to emerge in ways they had never imagined before. Mariana always believed that cleaning was just a domestic task without great implications. However, as she applied new energy practices, she realized that the way she approached the task made all the difference. When she began to clean for a clear purpose, attract prosperity and unlock the financial energy, the environment seemed to answer. In each cloth movement, she visualized money flowing to her life, the opportunities coming, and her home becoming a place of abundance. The simple act of cleaning gained deeper meaning. Daniel, who once saw cleaning as mechanical and without emotion, began to change his mindset. Seeing Mariana so involved with the intention of prosperity, he also decided to focus on the results he wanted to achieve. They created a ritual where not only did they physically clean the house, but they also aligned their intentions. When cleaning, I'm creating space for more prosperity. In doing things clearly on purpose, the couple realized that their actions became more effective, and the energy of the environment became visibly and tangible. The secret was in focus, and Mariana and Daniel were finally understanding how to direct him. Mariana and Daniel learned that certain spaces indoors require special attention when the goal is to keep energy flowing and, with it, prosperity. The main door, for example, was one of the first points that began to take care with more affection. Mariana has always remembered the phrase, "The front door is like the door of opportunities." So she made a point of keeping her clean, free of obstacles and working perfectly. It was not enough just physical cleaning. She also focused on visualizing new opportunities entering the door, bringing with her prosperity and abundance. The kitchen, a symbol of prosperity, also received extra care. Daniel realized that the often dirty and disorganized stove was reflecting stagnant energy. With this, he began to keep the stove clean and organized, and avoid accumulating waste or overdue foods. They realized that these simple adjustments have created a more positive and attractive environment for financial flow. The bathroom, which was once just a part of the neglected house, also became a focus of attention. Avoid leaks, covering the toilet and keeping the environment clean helped eliminate any energy drainage. The house was now more harmonious, and the energy of prosperity seemed to be more present than ever. Mariana always believed that the natural elements had a magical power, but that's when she began to apply it in the energy cleaning of her home that really felt the results. She found that salt water had the power to remove emotional and energetic blocks. Then she started using a mixture of water and salt to make a deep cleaning in the corners of the house, especially in the places that looked stagnant. Each time the cloth passed with this mixture, Mariana focused on releasing negative energy, allowing abundance to infiltrate. Lemon, with its ability to purify and stimulate mental clarity, has become another powerful ally. Mariana was beginning to squeeze him in a glass of warm water and sprayed a little through the environment. It was almost like, when doing so, she was cleaning not only the house but also her mind. And lastly, cinnamon, symbol of prosperity and speed in financial results, has entered as a final touch. She put a little cinnamon powder at various strategic points of the house, such as the entrances and the desk. The sweet and engaging aroma seemed to bring renewed energy, inviting wealth to enter more easily. As Mariana and Daniel's energy cleansing progressed, they realized that the words they used while performing their tasks had a great impact on the results. Mariana, inspired by the teachings about the law of attraction, began to recite statements while passing the cloth or reorganized the house. Phrases such as, "My house is ready to receive abundance," and "Just as the dirt, elimino financial blockages," have become daily mantras. Each word dictated with intention vibrated in the environment, making the action even more powerful. By incorporating these positive words, the energy of the house seemed to rise even more. Daniel, at the skeptical beginning, began to realize the difference that these words made. When he helped clean and organization, he also said, I'm grateful for the opportunities that come to me, or I attract prosperity to my life. He realized that by aligning his words with his intentions, the process of transformation was not only physical, but also mental and emotional. The words had the power to reinforce the positive mindset that now permeated the home, creating a vibrant atmosphere full of possibilities. The combination of action with a positive mindset was even more effective than they imagined. When Mariana and Daniel began to realize how energy moved inside her home, they understood that even the simple act of throwing dirty water on the drain could carry a negative energy load. In many energy cleaning rituals, this is seen as a way to bring unwanted energy back to the environment. By learning about it, Mariana made a simple but powerful change. Whenever she finished cleaning, she took care that the dirty water was discarded away from home. She explained to Daniel that this gesture symbolized the total elimination of any remnant of negative energy, causing the house to remain open to prosperity. Daniel initially thought this was an exaggeration, but soon realized that each act of cleaning, performed with attention and intention, seemed to have a real impact. The house was lighter, the energy flowed better, and, gradually, the feeling of blockages was dissipating. They have learned that, just as it is important to physically clean the house, it is equally essential to clean the energy and thoughts that can often get rooted invisibly. When Mariana and Daniel began to take this additional care, they realized that negative energy was dissipated effectively, allowing the flow of prosperity to enter without obstacles. Are you ready to attract more money to your life? Comment, "My house is ready for abundance," and share your experience with us. Mariana and Daniel's house began to reflect her mindset and vision of money in a very clear way. Before, the environment was disorganized and, consequently, the feeling of lack was constant. They were trapped in a scarcity cycle, but when they decided to turn the house, they began to see a change in their own way of thinking. Mariana, for example, realized that when her house was messy, she was also confusing and powerless about money. However, when the house was organized and cleaned, she experienced a sense of control and clarity that was reflected directly on her finances. The law of attraction teaches that the thoughts and feelings we cultivate attract similar energies. By creating a more harmonious environment, Mariana and Daniel were actually activating an energy field that aligned the mind with prosperity. They began to realize that every part of the house that was organized was somehow unlocking the financial energy. Cleaning was not only a physical action, but also a manifestation of their intentions of abundance. The house has become a reflection of their mindset, full of space to grow and prosper. Mariana and Daniel soon realized that the true key to maintaining prosperity energy flowing in her home was in the daily practice of gratitude and visualization. Every night before bed, they began to see their clean and organized home, feeling the positive energy that permeated each room. Mariana imagined that money easily flowed around the house, entering lightness and purpose. Daniel, next to her, was concentrated in the small victories of the day, grateful for the opportunities that arose, to smaller ones. This practice of gratitude not only brought a sense of abundance, but also aligned the couple's mind with the energy of prosperity. As they were dedicated to these visualizations and affirmed their gratitude, the abundance cycle intensified. The house seemed to vibrate with a lighter and more receptive energy. Each small change in the environment was felt intensely, and the two began to realize that prosperity was not just the external effort, but from the internal change that happened every day, in every thought and action. They were, in fact, creating a new standard of living, where abundance was not only attracted, but sustained by a positive and open mindset. Throughout this journey, Mariana and Daniel discovered that the key to unlocking prosperity was not in something distant or mystical, but in small daily changes indoors. The energy of your residence directly reflects the state of your financial life. By cleaning, organizing, and establishing clear intentions, they created an environment conducive to the flow of money and abundance. More than that, they have learned that the true secret of prosperity lies in the mindset. When we align our thoughts, words, and actions with abundance, the universe responds incredible. Now it's your turn. What small changes can you implement in your home to activate the flow of prosperity in your life? Start today with a simple gesture, and note how the universe begins to conspire to your advantage. It does not underestimate the power of small actions, as they can transform their reality in surprising ways. If you like this content, subscribe to the channel and enable notifications to more tips on how to attract abundance to your life.